They talking that shit, that's a double dose. Underlay, vámonos. They lucky I did not pull up with a check it, but they wanna hear it, so here I go. Let me talk my shit, yeah. Let me talk my shit. They talking that shit, that's a double dose. Underlay, vámonos. They lucky I did not pull up with a check it, but they wanna hear it.
What's up? It's your boy Chucky.
And it's your girl Double Dose. Hi.
And we got our counselor, Miss V, on tonight. And we also have a special guest from our Shit Talk group, Shit Talk Messy. We got a special guest. Her name is Kim. Many may know her, but she comments on everything, and she is one of our best commenters ever. But she decided to join our relationship series. Tonight starts off our first day of our relationship series. So with that being said, our relationship series will be going all month of August. We'll be talking about how to date, and it's the right time to date, and a whole bunch more. But tonight we are going to have a conversation with somebody that's been in a relationship for a while. And I thought this would be a great way to start off this little series, honestly, because sometimes people need to see that relationships do last. And sometimes it's what a lot of people put their relationship goals a part of. As we all know, I do not believe in relationship goals. I don't. Relationship goals to me are just like a waste of time. But relationship goals for a lot of people are very, very important. The thing is that I thought tonight, with doing this series, starting off this series with I am typing on the wrong keyboard, child. Oh shit. I'm doing everything wrong. Jesus. I'm telling y'all, when I say that this Monday has been horrible.
Oh,
but
Monday
made Monday a week.
I told you about the
people
that fought at my job today.
Oh yeah, the people that fought, they fought?
No, they almost. Like if that girl would have stood up one good time, that would have been it. And I wouldn't even I didn't have my nosy ears on. I was so zoned out and so sleepy. Like I was just like, what's going on? All I heard was yelling. I was like, y'all not playing? No, we ain't playing. Oh. It's my
so y'all not playing.
Because it's like the way sometimes, and when you get hyped up in class and stuff, people get a little loud, and that's what it sounded like to me. So yeah. But it's cool. It's
tonight.
Cool.
My drink is Winking Owl from Aldi. It is $3.90. It is $3.45. This shit is good. I don't know why it's good, but it is absolutely delicious.
Mine is chocolate lemonade, and it was $3.99.
Alcohol.
Water from Sam's. I have no idea because it came in a case of 40.
How about you, Miss B?
I'm not drinking anything because I took a water pill this morning and I've been on the toilet all day, so I'm good.
Yay, medication.
Yay, health. Yay, health.
Okay, what are water pills for?
They're diuretic. What they do is when you have too much water in your body, there's swelling somewhere. It drains the swelling out of your body.
Okay, so we trying to look good for our birthday on Monday.
Yes. No. Not on Monday. I'm trying to get weight off by Thursday. Monday, I'll be fine. I need to be okay by Thursday.
Oh, I know why you're trying to do that by Thursday. I know why you're trying to do that by Thursday. Let me go ahead and just tag him in here.
Messy. Ooh, y'all.
You are a horrible person.
Messy.
Horrible person.
Messy.
Like straight messy.
Just
Messy. Well, as you know, I have got a rental for the entire time that you're here so that me and you do not have to be interrupted with my husband going to work.
Yay!
Yes.
Now my question is, are you gonna ride with me on Saturday to go see my granny? Are you gonna be with the children?
Once upon a time, not long ago.
he's still a hoe.
That's okay. Because I can go by myself. I don't need anybody
Okay.
to
Is your
assist
granny
me.
living by herself or does she live in a home?
She lives in a retirement center.
You can go by yourself.
Thank you.
I don't like the way retirement homes smell.
I don't need anybody to go with me. I didn't want to feel obligated to take you with me.
It was not obligation. I will go if there's
I don't.
snacks.
No, thank
There's
you.
always snacks.
Driving.
It's a retirement home. They always have
Yes,
snacks.
always.
Driving.
No, I don't really, because I wanna like be all in my granny's face, and I have
Okay,
to.
cool. I can stay home. I
Yes,
was fine with that.
yes, please, thank you.
Okay, so our relationship series is starting tonight. So, I honestly thought the greatest way to start this relationship series was having somebody that's been in a relationship for a long period of time. Granted, I've been in a relationship for a long period of time, but granted, those relationships split up because I got divorced and then remarried, and then it was
What
a new
what were the
relationship.
lengths of
Oh,
them,
hmm.
if I may ask? How long were they?
Okay, my first marriage, I was married for I don't know how many years, and I don't know when I got married. My second marriage, I got married in 2020, and we're married now. And
Okay.
it has been it has been a roller coaster of headaches and heartache and love and everything else in between. But
You
That
got, I
that
think
sounds
you
my
got
first
exactly
married
like
when I got out
mine.
of school.
I got married when you got out of school. When did you graduate?
I graduated from college in 2013. So I think you got married in 2014. Between 2014 and 2015, because I was obviously at your wedding. And
And we were married, but we were only together for 10 months after we got married.
yeah.
Yeah, we went on together for 10 months after we got married. And then I realized that Caucasian
Okay.
is not my sauce.
I'm sorry, what?
Caucasian was not for my sauce. It's not
Ah,
what I
Oh,
needed.
okay.
ah.
We got a question. The topic for tonight, this is our dating series. So
Yes,
if you
we
have not
are starting
been
a relationship.
correct. So
So,
for the entire month of August, we are doing our relationship and dating series. And who's kicking it off tonight up under me, because the way the camera is showing, is our guest, Kim.
Yes, yeah.
hello, 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 hello. Yes, it is
Shit talk
hilarious
talker.
that it's dating because I have never internet dated ever in my life.
Oh, that's right,
Really?
Not
because you and
once.
your husband have been together long enough before.
Exactly. Well, not just that. Yes and no. Yes and no. So I'm 37. I graduated in '06. I failed a couple times. And I didn't realize until quite recently that kids who graduated with me had YouTube channels. And I still had the little Nokia phone that never broke. Uh, Yeah, with T9 texting. So my first smartphone was my husband's hand-me-down. I literally left my mama's dial-up to move in with my husband. So,
Gosh,
and that was my first time getting Wi-Fi.
You
Yes,
had dial up 14 years ago?
my mama. Yeah, my mama would still have it if she wanted to pay for it, but she stopped paying for it. She stopped paying for Wi-Fi altogether.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Miss V
and
had a
Yeah,
question.
my
Yes.
yes.
So I'm gonna raise my hand every time I have a question because I feel like I'm gonna have a whole lot of questions. Um,
Okay.
I'm just gonna be real about it, and I don't want to interrupt anyone.
I love it.
So when you moved in with your then boyfriend, because that's what he was, yes?
Yes,
How
yes.
old were you?
23.
Okay.
okay.
And
So
I was a single mom.
How
I
many children did
was,
you have?
so it was so hilarious. I was a single mom working two jobs. And when we first met, he said, I just got divorced. I don't want anything serious. I don't even want a girlfriend. I said, that's great because I'm trying to find me a sugar daddy. I ain't never had a sugar daddy. I was just being facetious. And come to find out, we were both looking for love. 2 months later, we're living together.
How many
So
children did you have?
Okay.
I had one. He
Okay.
had none when we met. And
Okay.
that child was 16 months old when we met.
Okay. Okay.
And when we moved in, that one became was 18 months, and that's also when I met his parents.
Gotcha.
So it was definitely, it wasn't love at first sight, but it was definitely love at holy shit, you are my end game. Like it was the everything clicked. And then because we had started out with that whole I don't want nothing serious, and yet I wanted what I wanted, we were allowed to be honest. So when the other one wasn't stepping up, it's like, I've asked you this for 3 times now. We're gonna have issues if you keep saying no to this. Like this is some diabolical shit that I foresee is going to be a huge issue down the road. So down the road, we're going to need to be talking about this. We're going to need to continue
Hold
working on this. This is not something that's just going to go away. I need to know that you're going to be able to have those really crappy soul opening talks and do the work. And if we need to bring in a counselor, we bring in a counselor. And if we need to do something else, you'll do something else. Like I need to know that I can trust you and rely on you because yeah.
Hold tight 1 second. We got a few
Okay.
things from the comment
hold on.
section.
Okay.
Hold on. 1 second before we get there. There was a comment in the comment section. What is the age gap between you and your husband?
16 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's like a Brad Pitt moment. Okay.
That's a
Okay.
big
So it's like a
age
Brad
gap.
Pitt moment. I just wanted to clarify that because that was the very first comment I saw. It said the 17-year. What about the 17-year age gap?
16.
With him being married before, like
Mm-hmm.
that was no alarms or anything like that.
No,
Like
it was
17-year age.
it
That is
it
that is
was, but at the same time, it was what I needed. I was in a place in my life that I needed to be saved. I have a scorpion, not a scorpion. I have a tattoo of us. He's Scorpio and I'm Taurus. So the M of his
you got a
symbol is piercing my fish. It's like there's lots of fish in the sea. Like he stabbed me out the sea. He saved me. He saved me and my child.
see.
So it was, I guess you could also say I'm a very old soul. I'm not one of the youngins to go to the parties. Yes, Missy.
Okay. So I want to rewind a little bit about the the pinning, one of y'all having to pin the other one down. Who was the runner? Like who was the holdup?
What do you mean pinning the other one?
Like because you were saying that you needed to know that this person was going to be there and all of these different
As
things.
far as like the issues, like the little idiosyncrasies that you have when two people move in together and start to form a life together.
Okay.
And so like my issues like that he saw as far as what living together looks like for someone, like what I wasn't doing for him, what needs I wasn't making fulfilling for him, and then what needs that he needed from me. We were just very open and honest about like if you leave the toothpaste lid off the toothpaste cap off the lid, seat down and whatnot. And
So what you're saying, Kim, what you're saying is that when y'all moved in together, what made it work was honesty. So y'all were very
yes,
honest.
100%,
Okay.
100%.
To the bare minimum, because you just said to the toothpaste and to putting the seat down. Y'all was
Yeah,
just putting it
yeah.
out
Leaving the Splenda packets on the counter.
there. That
Yeah, yeah.
okay. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, he had the opportunity to take a very, very good job in the beginning of our relationship, but it would require him to be gone about 16 hours a day,
Mm-hmm.
which would mean I now want to go from being a stay-at-home mom or a single working mom working two jobs to survive to a straight up stay-at-home mom. And I have never had Wi-Fi, and I just got Facebook. I shit you not. I have only learned groups in the last like 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still in that weird, I don't like adding people I have never met in real life.
Sure.
And it's weird to me because like you're supposed to stay safe because I am also one of those idiots that posts all the wrong stuff, all the kid pictures that you just don't think about, or I didn't back then.
Sure.
And so, yep.
Well, I wanna address this last comment here that says, I mean, they went through that because they moved in 2 months. That's
Mhm.
not necessarily true. You could be dating someone for 2 years, engaged to them, get married to them, and you still have to go through, because you never really know somebody until you live with them. So once
Correct.
you move in
I
with them, you have to like almost relearn who this person, because at one point you'll be like, okay, who is this? Who did I, because this is a different person than they were presenting to you at
Yep.
first. The person
Oh
that
yeah.
you live with is not the
I
person that you was dating.
I don't have
Yep.
a dog in this fight because I've never lived with anybody but myself.
God bless
So
you.
I'm just, yeah. I have my own issues
my
with that.
my biggest
No,
thing,
no, no. I love that you want your person to live next door in their own house. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't know if you've ever heard of the show Heartland. They didn't even live in the same states.
I mean, we can
my
live in the
my
same state
biggest
so
thing.
we can get those tax benefits, but I mean, I need you in your own. I need you at your place, and we can meet up on Wednesdays and make it.
hmm
I don't know. I just like having my own space.
And there is nothing
My
wrong with
biggest
that.
thing is with what Miss B said. You don't know somebody till you live with them. Okay,
hmm
so the thing is that for me, I don't believe that. I believe that you just remain ignorant in your own mind until you live with that person, because they're showing you who they are. They're showing you who they are. Why they're showing you who they are when they're not around. So far as text messages, so far as conversations, so far as when you go out on dates and everything else like that. But when you move in with them, is that for me? I just like. I mean, yes, they get a little bit more relaxed and everything else like that. I do get that. But the thing
hmm
is that the thing is for me, I guess, I don't know if that's
hmm
the right way to put it. Yeah, the thing is for me is that that person has already been showing you who they are. I mean,
True.
granted, they be throwing clothes in the closet when you're on your way there or everything like
hmm
that or whatever. Those
Exactly.
little
Cleaning
small,
up
like those little
before
small.
you show up. But it's not just that. It's not just that because like let's say you get ready for that date. They're always clean, they're always presenting. You live with someone, you actually get to see the cleanliness level on a daily basis. You get to see their eating habits on a daily basis. And so you definitely I see it, it's more of a window into the person, like how they spend their time when they get off work and they don't want to do anything. Are they watching TV? Are they scrolling on their phone? Are they watching movies or hanging out with a family? Like it it just there's
It's not,
more when
it's not the same.
it's yeah.
And Jay, I hear what you're saying, and I'll give you about 75% of that. However, however, I think that humans always are going to put their best foot forward no matter what, unless they make up in their mind that I am not going to, you gonna get this. This is what I am. This is what who
Mm-hmm.
I am. This is what I do. You gonna get this. This is what you gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, people are going to put on to impress so that they can get what it is they want. If you have a woman who wants a man, she is going to try to impress him to get him, and vice versa.
That's true.
This is
That's
Mm-hmm.
true.
what humans are.
Oh, absolutely.
This is what we do. So, but once I got you though, I'm going to relax and I'm gonna start talking out the side of my mouth. And I couldn't hold it a few times in there, but it wasn't enough to make a huge impact to where you would leave. But once I got you though,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I'm gonna start acting up. You don't
See,
know
I
that
don't
person until you move in with them. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
See, for me, I don't think that's moving in. I think that's a part of that person being comfortable. You talking to that person for a while and that person becoming comfortable. Because you don't necessarily have to move in. Because when you start getting serious before you get to the moving in part, you're over there more. You're spending the night more. You're doing
Sure.
things more over there.
Sure.
You're doing
Sure.
Yeah.
you're doing
Like,
things more over there. You're over there.
Yes.
You're over there for an extended amount of period. So you see what that person is doing. That's how I see it. Before you even get to that moving in part. Because for me, before we even sign a lease together, the thing is that I'm gonna be over here a little bit more. I'm gonna be hanging out a little bit more. I may be
Okay.
sucking your dick on the couch a little bit more. These are things I may be doing. I may be cooking you
Okay.
dinner over your house a little bit
Cool.
more. Just so I can see how you move.
mm-hmm.
Just so I can see how you move before I decide to sign a lease with you. It's not exactly moving in with you because somebody's going to show you who they are regardless. The thing is that when you move in with them, you literally put all the rest of that out of your mind.
Yeah.
And you be like, oh, this what the fuck this nigga was? But the thing is, they already showed you who they was.
There are people who can behave in such a manner to where you literally do not know that this is how they are until they get you in the correct space, time, and place. You
Yep.
do
Yeah.
not, this person will front with you for years. You've
This
been all
is-
at their house, you know their family, you think you know
Yep.
all about them. And once they get you, you done married them. Who is this person?
This happens to domestic violence victims all the time.
All the
And
time.
Mm-hmm.
that's really what I was thinking was like domestic violence victims or things like that. Are you dealing with a narcissist? Or are you dealing with somebody that's like completely out of their mind?
All
Yeah.
the time. But you don't know that it's like that
Until
it's because any other time this person, male or female, is acting like they are so in love with you and they will do anything for you and you are the best thing that they have ever had and all of these things, and you're just like, oh my God, this is the
Yeah.
best relationship I've ever had.
There's a show on Discovery Plus called I Did Not Know You Were a Psychopath. That's what that sounds like.
Okay.
and that's what happens. A lot of
Okay.
times you don't know until they get you in a vulnerable spot. You in a place where you have nowhere else to go. They might like with some women, like, well, I can only speak on women, where some women they move with their partner across states away from family. That's when
Mm-hmm.
boo boo the food done popped out of nowhere. And
They
now
alienated you.
he's abusive. Now he's cruel. Now he's, doing all these nasty little things. Now he's sleeping with everything that walk. Like he's doing that in the open now because now he's taking you away from your safety nets. He's
And I
taking
think
I
for
don't.
women,
I just
it's
think
the
that most
opposite.
people.
Now you got a baby by him. Now she pregnant.
exactly. Look, my brother
I
used to
feel as
say,
though
he got you
I feel.
barefoot and
And
pregnant
she
now. You
acting a
ain't going
complete
nowhere.
donkey now because she got your baby and she know you ain't going nowhere.
I
Exactly.
feel as though
Same
most
thing.
people. I feel as though most people are not me and double dose. Me and double dose. What do? We investigate down to past the social security number, don't we?
Yeah, see, I didn't have that.
Me
I
and
didn't
double
have
dose.
that ability, and that's definitely something the kids today have the ability to do.
Do you
Yes,
think
you can.
that
Yes,
that
you
would have
do.
changed the outcome? Like, would that have sped?
Oh, absolutely. Like everything would have changed. Like I didn't know the mental state in which I was in when we met. I didn't realize the PPD and the changes I was making and he was making over the years. And so it's, how can I explain it? I don't like to say, the people say they don't like it. You can't expect to change a person. In all honesty, living with someone for so long, you can't expect not to change. You both want what you want in life, and then melding those two wants together and making a plan to move forward with it. So it's I lost my train of thought.
It's okay, boo.
It's fine. We do it all the time.
It's some
Well, we'll
spinning
get
wheels
back to
in
the
my head right
conversation
now.
while you regain that.
Yeah,
What I
yeah.
was
I
where
mhm.
I was at, where I was at was is that when me and Double Dose have literally went out with somebody's ex before, and they didn't know that Double Dose was talking to the current person. Yes, that's how and deeply in our investigation we go. When I say we went out, we had food at Regency Court food court. Yes, and I paid for the food. Yes, just to find out that this motherfucker wasn't shit.
Good. That's
We have
friendship right there.
this is what we do. Double Dose has literally rolled by family members' houses for me because I needed to
Me
see.
too.
I needed to
Hmm.
see on FaceTime what exactly I was getting into.
Yep.
We that's what
Absolutely.
we're like.
Absolutely. Oh, I hate the stereotypes. Don't take family to weddings or funerals or the person you're dating. Or there's
Oh, no,
some
I don't.
dating advice. Don't talk about the whole religion or politics. And it's like that shit needs to die today. Talk about that stuff. Take
True.
that person you think that you might be able to spend the rest of your life with to that wedding and to that funeral so
Mm-mm.
that they can see you at your worst
Damn,
and you
absolutely.
can see if they can handle you.
Agree with you. I respectfully disagree with you there. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Damn. And I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you
I
why. Because
I can't
people are
that emotion.
embarrassing. Hold on, don't put your finger
Okay.
down. Put your finger down, Chucky.
No, I said I second that emotion. I said I second that emotion.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. I
let,
second
let me get this out because
that.
people, number one, people are embarrassing. Number two, you don't want to bring somebody that you don't feel that is going to be there, around your family for an extended period of time. You don't want to bring them, especially if you don't think they're going to be there. Now, if you feel like they're going to be there a while, y'all have the potential to get married. Sure, I would
Yes.
bring them around after you get married because what the hell you need to know them before then. So,
Hold on. For me, I'm sorry, Double Dose. For me, it's what family you bring them around. It's what
Hmm.
family you bring them around. If I bring you around my adopted family, oh, you ain't staying here for long. If I bring you around my real family, my blood family, my brothers and sisters, and everybody else like that, the people that I know that my sister has literally went to somebody's house with a machete and my other brother has shot up their house before. If I bring you around them, yeah, we
you're
cool.
special.
Okay.
You
Okay.
special. If I bring you around, it depends on what family I bring you around. That's my only
Gotcha.
thing. Because I may bring you to my godmama house, and she may be like,
Hmm.
"Oh yeah, baby, he never bring nobody over here before." I was just trying to get this reaction to see what this pussy feel like. That's it. That's it. Cause I know when I leave here, I'm gonna get me some ass, pussy, some head. You can finna give me some head onto the house, and that's where it's gonna go. It depends on what family I bring you over. If I bring you over my grandma's house that got dementia, I know she gonna be like, oh my God, you brought her over here. You're so sweet. You want something to eat and everything else like that, and her ass gonna forget you in 5 minutes. I'm cool with that. Cause I know this little interaction that we got me some head, got me some ass, got me some pussy, and I've been great. I know
I
that's
have
pretty much
literally,
what it
I
is.
have
It
literally
depends on
been
what
asked.
family I bring you around.
I have literally been asked by guys like, "Well, when am I gonna meet your family?" You'll meet them soon at some point, and they'll never meet them. It's only been two people that have met my family, and one of them, the most recent one, like it was because of kind of poor planning on my part. Like, oh shit, I about I'm going to be around my sister and my sister-in-law and my godchildren. Like, I wasn't thinking when I made the plan, and that's how
it happens. Yep.
Yeah, that was an accident. Like, that was,
it's an accident, but I actually think it was the universe saying that it needed to happen. Me personally, the universe wanted you to see how he reacted with them and how you reacted with.
Oh, they got along with him and everything. They had a great time and all this other stuff. But at the same time, it's like, in hindsight, it's like, yeah, I won't be doing this one again. But
okay,
yeah. Go ahead, Ms. V.
Not ready.
So I kind of agree with Kim.
Yes. You gotta be able to be vulnerable with the person that you're planning on spending your life with. Sorry, Miss V.
It's okay, baby. Let me tell you why, and let me unpackage that a little bit,
please.
I think that that's important to meet the family, and not early on, because I think you need to get your footing in a relationship. However, I don't think you should be fully invested in a relationship until you meet the family. Let me tell you why.
That is true.
I'm still on shaky grounds with that, because sometimes they family be in on their bullshit too.
That's fine. But
you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I need to know what run in your family. I need to know what y'all do. I need to know that. I need to know how you behave with me when you get around. I need to know that.
Real.
I need to know that. I'm not gonna stay in no relationship with you. I'm not gonna say yes to you, and you act stupid with me around your family. I'm not going to say yes to you, and your mama and your daddy is crazy, and your grandma had dementia. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, because the thing is, dementia runs in the family.
Thank you.
A lot of stuff runs in the family. A lot of stuff. If everybody is
an alcoholic, I need to know these things.
Yeah.
We need to. Is everybody in the family broke? I need to know these things.
Yes.
I need to.
I straight up had
I'm not getting fully invested until I know these things.
Yes.
I really like you. You are a lot of fun. You might be fine to me. All of that's great. But I need to know what's going on over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before I just.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
No, I need to know.
Yeah.
I
mean, at some point, yes, I agree. You do need to meet, but it's like for me, it's like, I don't know when I want you to meet them, and that's if I want you to meet them, because it's like,
and that's okay. That's okay for you to be there, and that's okay for you to be there for as long as you are there. There is absolutely no rush, no clock on it.
Can somebody read that from Facebook, please?
Your family is a good representation of who a person is physically, mentally, and spiritually. Amen.
That is not true. That is not true. Your family is a good representation of your genetics. They're a good representation of your genetics. But the thing is, the rest of your family may be broke, but you may be a business owner. Your rest of your family may be broke, but you may be a millionaire in the making. The rest of your family may have traits or anything else. Your rest of your family may be alcoholics, but you may be the one person that have broke that. You may be the one person that stepped out outside of that. So I don't think that's a great representation or anything like that.
I think
you are
50 ways. Go ahead, Ms. V.
Thank you. So, psychology says that how you were raised and the people that you were raised around is a big determining factor of who you are. You may be able to overcome some things, but if times get hard or you get under a certain amount of pressure, all of those things that you grew up with, all of those things that you are surrounded by, 9 times out of 10, you're going to revert back to that behavior, unless you've had like extensive counseling and you actually have established who you are as a person. So I think that how we say the future is a predictor, or no, the past is a predictor of the future.
Yeah.
So is your background, your culture, how you
Mhm.
raise, the people who live around you, your siblings, all of that says
Yes.
who you are. Now,
Yes. Like my
if
parents
you
were
stepped out there and
horrible
you
with
decided to do
finances.
something different, that is fantastic. But I need to know that I know that
Mhm.
you can handle pressure and stress and still not, that's cute, handle pressure and stress and still not be able to revert back to things that you grew up with. Because it's knee jerk sometimes. Sometimes we do it, humans do it without even thinking about it. And then they're like, okay, well,
Yeah.
I didn't do anything, and you totally did.
Yeah.
You was just then acting like your daddy, and we can't do that.
I heard my mama out my mouth 4 weeks ago. I'm still upset with myself.
Yeah.
Because you heard your
So
mama.
Yeah.
yeah, she is not a nice woman. She is not a nice woman.
I hear my
So
mama on a daily.
Mine wasn't either. That's why she cremated. So
Oh Lord.
I'm keeping it real.
I love it.
that's hilarious. My mama wants me to commit a felony and put her in the ground on top of her father. It's like, what? You got 3 daughters. Why's it got to be me?
It ain't gotta be you. Hang up the phone.
Do that.
Listen, I promise you, the one that's cremated, I promise you, I got to a point where I would just hang up the phone. It's like, you know what? You talking too much. Click.
Yeah. We definitely have our moments. We definitely have our moments.
Ain't no moment.
Yes.
Click. When
My
she used to
thing
raise her voice.
is
Click.
my
Yeah,
thing
but
is that I get where Miss B is coming from. I do. And I don't want anybody on this don't think that I don't get where she's coming from. But the thing is that you do have that family member that breaks the mold. That's not like everybody else.
Absolutely.
And the thing is that I have a friend. I have a friend that is really close to me. That is one of those people that has broke the mold. They're not like the rest of their family. They're not one of those people that ags and big and everything else like that. They're not one of them people that's an alcoholic that fight and everything else like that. They're not. They are they're that person that invests this. They're that person that is about their business. They're that person that literally is about relationship 199%. They're about that person that literally do the exact opposite the rest of their family do. Granted, you may meet the rest of their family, but that person that you met may not be the same person as the rest of their family. May not be that person that's beg and borrows. They may not be that person that rob people at Paul. They may not be that person. They may not be that person that's literally like crawling down to all 10, crawling around to all 10 just to get an ends meet. That may not be the same person. And the thing is that sometimes you may have met that person, even though you met the rest of their family, and you may want to cut it off right there at that point because you met everybody else, but you met that one person that broke the mold from everybody else. He's not the same person as everybody else.
But I'm not saying
that person.
I'm not saying to cut the person off or not have the relationship at all. I'm saying I need to see this, and I'm going forward, proceeding with caution. I'm gonna have my eyebrow up. I'm gonna be like, okay, let's see what this fire look like. When we go through something, what happens in that moment? I'm going to pay attention. I'm not going to be so wrapped up in what's going on to not pay attention to how my partner is behaving in that moment. It is important to see, especially when you know that they come from a background that is not so productive. And people that you're talking about and that you're describing, Chuck, I am one of those people. But I wouldn't be mad if the person that I was with met my mama and then was like, okay, well, I need to kind of figure out.
No lie at all. If I met your mom before I met you, I've been like, no.
You see?
And just to let
You know what I'm saying?
just to let everybody know, Chucky was not describing me because I drink Coke 45s and I smoke Black and Miles on Fridays and I beat up bitches. So just to let y'all know, that was not me. I ain't break no mold. I fit right into the mold. That's it.
I appreciate that.
With
Thank
your
you.
kidneys, I'm just letting you know if you did any of those things or whatever, you'll be off Mayo's kidney list. I'm just letting you know. Okay. So I do want to switch gears just a little bit. I'm gonna get into a little current event that actually happened over the weekend.
Everybody know about this current event.
Oh Lord.
You talking about the
And
riverboat
Kim,
fight?
Kim, you
Anytime
may
somebody
know
brings it up, my insides get excited. We just start
you may
jumping
know
around on
about
the
the
inside.
Alabama Tea Party that happened this weekend. The Alabama Tea Party that happened this weekend. You don't? I shared it.
No.
I shared it in the messy group.
No. So I don't I don't social media much. I really don't. I live under a rock. You know those things that you see on Facebook? It says you pick your birthday month, are you going to survive? And each month is a different actor. I knew 2 actors on the entire list, and that was it.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what happened this weekend. So what
Okay.
happened this weekend was a group of white people that own a convenience store were and they had a two what is it called they had what's the boat called? We had it for your cousin's birthday.
It was that was a pontoon. They were on a pontoon. It was a pontoon.
A pontoon.
Pontoon boat.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
On a pontoon.
All right. I'm with you.
And then,
He ain't gonna say
the
it right
security
now.
guard asked them to move that boat so that the other boat can go and park. They did not want to move their boat. They decided to get out their boat and fight the security guard. So it became the Alabama Tea Party. You know the Boston Tea Party, which I'm pretty sure you know. This is the Alabama Tea Party. So these white people jumped on this black man, and next thing you know, this 16-year-old kid named Aaron, which I must say was absolutely amazing, swam to shore from the boat that he was on, so that he could help the black man that was getting beat up. But these group of white people beat up this security guard because he was doing his job. And then for the first time in a long time, black people stood together and help beat up all these Caucasians that were out there. There is a chair that I'm open to bid on. I can go as high as $500 for this chair. But anywho,
it's just a regular plastic folding chair.
What you mean? What you mean? Cardi B mic that she just hit somebody with went for $50,000. I can go $200 on this chair.
You're so silly.
I got a chair I can sell to you for $200. Don't worry about it.
The black people beat up these white people that did this. And the thing is that when the black people did this, honestly, what was playing in my head the entire time I saw this was "Small Town" by Jason Aldean. That was playing in my head the entire time was "Small Town" by Jason Aldean. That's just the honest truth. Because I was like, only in a small town could you get your ass beat in your own town.
By the entire town's black populace.
Yeah.
You got your ass handed to you.
The black population really did stand in for this tremendously.
I absolutely.
Yes, all because of one security guard that was doing his job got beat up by white people.
They were in the wrong. They
were so wrong.
They were wrong.
Absolutely, they need to get their ass kicked.
Thank you.
People are crazy. I stay in my house because people scare me. I don't leave. My house is my safe haven and my Venus flytrap. I'm an omnivore.
Are you agoraphobic?
No, I am an omnivore. I can go out and and people and be the life of the party, like doing this. But then I'm not going to talk to anyone for 2 weeks and be completely okay by myself.
Got it.
Yep.
So Yeah,
That's
no, I don't, we don't,
it's
we
like
stopped paying for local TV, so I have no local news except Facebook or YouTube, and my algorithms are so messed up that they're just showing me what they want me to see. Like, my sister's constantly giving me updates. I think I found out about that balloon over somewhere yonder about 3 to 4 months after it was actually here. Yeah, we don't. I don't get news here. I'm very
you know about the
isolated.
aliens, right? You know about
I'm
the
sorry.
aliens, right? You know about the aliens, right?
I I have always known about the aliens,
I'm
and
talking about the ones that crashed in Nevada and they got them in like in a with COVID.
yeah, and then the storming of Area 51 a couple years ago because the government's like, look over here,
Oh,
when
that
we do
was
some shady shit over here. So yeah, no, I am all for I am all for aliens.
I just wanted to make sure
So
you were a part of that.
we
But
can't
yeah,
be
go ahead.
the most intelligent living things out there. I don't think I don't think like our smartest are the smartest in
We got
all of the
Donald Trump.
galaxies.
We have
Like
Donald Trump and followers on this planet. I'm pretty sure we're not just the
I
smartest.
question.
exactly,
I would
exactly.
most intelligent,
I
statement.
think elephants are smarter than everybody.
I think so too.
Not even elephants. We have Donald Trump and his followers where we are. I don't think we're the smartest.
Oh,
Not
wait a
even.
minute. Hold tight. Somebody announced like they was doing some TikTok video like a couple days ago where they donated $108 to Donald Trump's campaign.
Why?
Mm,
I have no
well, I
idea.
mean, it
He
seems as
said
though he was just indicted.
he said it in the video. He wanted to help towards legal fees and things like that
Oh, okay.
that Mr. Trump needed and
Because he need
yada
help
yada
for
yada.
his legal fees.
He gave
Don't
and
use your trailer park funds. Do not
wait a
use your
minute.
trailer park funds to
He,
help Donald Trump. Do
he
not use
worked
your trailer park funds to help
wait a
Donald Trump.
minute.
Just
He
saying.
works 80 hours a week. He worked 80 hours a week and he spared his $108 to give to because it charges a fee when you use your debit card. So it calculated that fee in there and everything. So yeah, I just since we were on, piles of shit, I thought I'd
Mm-mm,
just go ahead and throw that in there.
mm-mm, mm-mm. No,
Somebody
thank you.
called
That is an
Okay,
X-ray
so
and an adjustment at my chiropractor. I would much rather spend my money on. No, thank you.
Yep, a
my
hundred
thing
No,
is
thank
that
you.
we also have people out here support and what is the name? Ronnie DeSantis says. We got people Ronnie
Can they
I'm
call him from
embarrassed.
DeSantis.
Florida?
I'm more embarrassed about him because he tried to Photoshop that rally he did the other and it was like 20 people in there. But the way the camera angle was, it looked like it was full. But when it goes to the full angle of the venue, it was empty as hell. I'm telling y'all, that man can me and you had this conversation a while back, Chucky, that what you call it, that his wife who survived cancer or has cancer or something, she's
No,
going
she has cancer. I believe she gonna die while he's running. But yeah.
exactly.
God.
I mean, but
'Cause, that's the only thing to me. That is the only thing that's going to help him win. If his, because the thing is that if he loses his wife, it will literally bring him up in the polls. If he
For a
loses
sympathy vote.
if he lose his wife
Hmm.
while he's running, if he lose his wife while he's running, he literally will go up in the polls.
Okay.
pause. Hold on. Somebody says, let's not talk politics though. Why? Politics run our everyday life. Politics run is the reason why
Ooh.
the reason why we have our podcast. Politics and
Oh,
government
okay.
rules and stuff. So why shouldn't we talk about politics? That's something we need to talk about.
Because the thing is that a lot of people don't like politics. A lot of people don't vote. A
Some
lot of
people
people.
are triggered. Some people are triggered. At me being me, like my parents are hardcore Republicans, and it's hilarious because my husband's a hardcore Republican, and so they're just they are who they are. They think who they think, what
Double
they
dose,
think. But
double
me
dose
being me, I'm very like I ran from politics. I refuse to get involved. Like as soon as someone talks politics, I personally hang up because I have absolutely no interest in the subject until we are ready to literally get everybody off their seat and
But
start
the
brand freaking new.
But the problem is that when you do not talk about it or be in the thick of it or
Mm-hmm.
within it, nothing will get done. You can't just turn it off and be like, "Oh, I don't want to talk." I used to work with people who would get like extremely.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work with a guy who yelled at me because I was talking about politics, and I was like, I want to see you try to stop me from talking. Like
Mm-hmm.
I worked in a government sanctioned field where we had to talk about even my manager used to tell us like politics literally govern this brand what we do. We have to talk.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and that was what 7 years ago he said that to me, and I still keep that in my mind because that is the truth.
It is.
Politics and government run our every day. Our podcast is literally, we have to follow certain FCC guidelines. Who is the FCC by? The government. We
Yep.
have to stay in regulation or we'll lose our podcast and all these different platforms. So we have to
I
stay
want to see
within
what happens.
regulation.
I want
we
to
have
see
to
what
stay
happens.
we have to
I
stay
saw
within
it.
regulation. So
I
so
agree with you
I
on
can't
that.
do that. They really will shut us down. So this is why I've always kind of disliked when people say, I don't
I
like
agree
talking
with
about
you.
politics. Why? Politics literally run your food, your health, your home,
Yes.
everything. The law
Yes.
enforcement, every single thing. We can talk about it without being insulting to a degree.
Exactly, exactly. And that's my point. See, at the beginning of my relationship, because all I knew was my parents and not wanting to talk, now with my husband and 14 years later, I am able to express my opinions equally as far as when I don't agree with him and when I do, because I don't like getting lumped into one class or the other. And I promise you, no one ever guesses what my uh what group I'm in. I
Oh,
hate I
and
hate being
before
put in a
before
group.
you say anything, Chucky, hold on, I just want to make a correction because Chucky, you did state that I'm a Republican. I was a Republican for about 6.5 years, and now I'm no party affiliate. So I just wanted to clarify that.
I was
But
a Republican. I was a Republican up until Trump. And then when Trump came in, I was like, you know what? I may be an independent because this motherfucker right here is going left.
Can
Oh,
you believe?
FYI,
Can you believe most kids under the age of 16 does not know that there is a third option?
well, depending on where you live, like Florida, we have over 20 registered political affiliations. So, and just to clarify, for independent and no party affiliate are not the same in the state of Florida. You have
Interesting.
you have no party affiliate means you have no party obligations or affiliations. Independent is its own separate party in the state of Florida. I just want to clarify that, so just in case, because Chucky mentioned that he's independent, I'm not sure if that's where he's at, but I just want to make sure people knew that in the state of Florida. I
I
used
did
to
not know
in the
that.
state
I
of
thought we just
Tennessee,
had three.
in the state of Tennessee, I am independent. And the reason why I'm independent for numerous reasons. But I want to get back. I'm sorry, this surrogate this and go around the block and go around the
It
corner
was
and make
not a
people laugh and everything.
serenade.
Okay.
We were not singing.
Kim, I got a question.
Okay.
Why did it take you say y'all were together? Y'all been together for 14 years. You've been married for
Yep.
5. Why did
Yep.
it take so long to get married?
My grandmother-in-law.
Hmm?
My grandmother-in-law.
Why all the black people looked? All the black people. Look,
I loved him. I was ready. We were engaged 6
every
months
black
after we met. We clicked. Just everything just clicked. And so I guess she saw it, and she had told me that her other grandkids had all been married before. Both ended in divorce. She says, "You love this man? You wait 9 years. You want a house? Here's a house. You want a career? Go get a job. You want kids? Have kids. We love kids. Have them. Wait 9 years to make it legal. That way I know you will survive."
Is
We
she Russian?
lost her. No,
Is she
Portuguese.
Russian?
No,
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Okay,
I
she
just
sounds.
suck at the accent. I suck at the accent.
Okay.
I'm hurting. No, but yeah, we lost her in year 7, and I held strong. I held strong. A couple of my family members were asking if we were gonna bump it up. I was like, nope, because if anybody could come back from the dead to haunt my ass, it would be her.
Wow.
No, she was a very proud woman.
If you
So
knew your partner now, if you knew your partner right now after 14 years, would you still marry him today?
if I knew everything I know now, yes,
Why do you
100%.
say that?
Because nothing I have learned is worth walking away. Because walking away, what do you get from walking away? Like there, he is my
No, no,
best
no, no, no,
friend.
no. No. I wasn't saying walking away. I wasn't saying walking
Okay,
away. Everything you know now,
yeah,
would you still marry him and be in the same
yeah,
place you were
yeah.
now? Okay. And why?
We work, we
We
work
work.
at it, we work, we work at it. I have put in so much time with this man. Now, something happens, I will never be in another relationship again. I can promise you that. I am so done. Like, I'm watching the dating scene online, and it
Go
is
lesbian.
not
Go lesbian.
impressive.
Different. Go lesbian. They eat cooch different.
Oh, I'm
They-
already bi. I was bi when I met him. I was all about free love. Like it did not matter. That was another thing. I was the worst person in the world. If you were interested in me, I was interested in you because I needed to be loved that much. And with being with him, it has helped me to realize those things as far as like, is this, am I attracted to this person because they're attracted to me, or am I attracted to this person because of this person? And it just, when I heard that, it opened my eyes as far as like, well, damn. And then I flipped it around as like, am I attractive to him? Like, is he attracted to me because of me, or is he attracted to me because what I give him? And so it's just, it's I don't know, we just we click. We
There you go,
click.
Miss V. All yours. You got the question on your face. Go ahead.
So many things.
I told you. I told you. Psychiatrists. Wet dream. I need
Um,
therapy. I know I do. I know we do. We are so codependent. It's hilarious.
yeah, because this is something that I'm perceiving about you as being someone who needs to be loved. So my question is, let me just stop. I'm gonna scratch a hole in my head. My question then is, were your parents very affectionate toward you? Did they give you all of the attention that you needed? Did they build you?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. And in all honesty, no, not really. I was very jaded. I was very kept out of the loop. I would, yeah. So dad worked all the time. He was gone 24-hour shifts. Sleep.
Okay.
He'd work for 24, sleep for 24, and he'd be gone for 2 days if he had to work doubles.
Okay.
Mom was never that mom who would destroy the kitchen making cookies with the kids.
I see.
That's my husband's mother.
I see. Okay. So,
So,
okay, to me, in my professional opinion, I see you choosing him because he chose you
hmm
and he wanted you
hmm
and you needed to be wanted. And now
hmm
you all have built this codependent relationship that where y'all he still wants you and you still need to be wanted. So
hmm
I don't think y'all could ever leave each other because y'all have this,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
But
Oh yeah.
my question though, Kim, and this is what concerns me.
Okay.
My question though is what who who is Kim? What does Kim like? What does Kim
Hmm.
enjoy? What is Kim's purpose in
What does
life
Hmm.
Kim see herself?
outside of your husband? Do
Hmm.
do you know those things? Are
I
you
am
able?
work on them now.
Okay.
But the
And
thing is that I'm sorry to interrupt, Miss B. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry. The thing is that with you working on them now, what about if you find yourself, because I've done this before. I've done
Hmm.
this before. You find yourself and you no longer find yourself with your partner. What do you do?
That'll never happen. That
Because I
that'll
did
never
that.
happen.
I'm just I'm
Hmm.
I'm just saying my first marriage.
Yeah.
My husband, my first husband, my first husband was everything that I thought I wanted in a man
Hmm.
until I realized who I was. When I realized who I was, I'm not even gonna start off sexually because that just makes show you that I was cheating. But
Oh no.
I'm gonna start off with intellectually myself
Hmm.
and what I wanted and goals and everything else that I saw myself moving toward in the future.
Hmm.
No, not at all. I saw church when I was married to him
yeah.
years ago.
Hmm.
Church is just now coming to realization now. Church is the club that the cigar bar that I've always wanted to open.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. I saw church when I was with him. I did. I did see church when I was with him. But the thing is that when I was with him, I knew it would never be possible because this is all that he wanted. He wanted
Ah.
he wanted what we had right then. But for me, what we had what we had right then was great in the beginning. In the beginning.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
when I started to realize myself and who I was and everything else like that, and it did take some help. I'm just letting you know I did cheat a little bit. But when it did take some chill. But when um when lovely my straight friend John, I'm just saying, you still gotta go. I got me and my husband said you are the one for us. So I'm just letting you know you still gotta go. But anywho, my straight friend John, when I explored a little bit more with him, and he made me feel he made me feel accepted. He made me feel like he made me feel like I just felt amazing. All inside,
Gotcha.
like
Okay.
no matter what we did and everything else like that. When you get to that point, are you still going to be there with finding yourself with your husband? Because the thing
100%.
because the thing
Because my goals are still the same, and he is actually my biggest champion for those goals. When we got together, I knew I was going to be my own boss. I didn't necessarily know what my business was going to be, but I knew that I was going to be my own boss. And in trying all of these different things to figure out what works for me and what I definitely have a passion for, he was right there with me, just helping me figure everything out. And as of right now, I'm 3 years strong with my LLC.
Awesome.
So it's not
that's
now. And
that
my struggles personally, as of right now, it has to do with image. I have a hard time selling myself because of how negative my brain weasels are at the moment.
mhm.
And so going out there and presenting my business to people who would order things and whatnot, that it's hard for me to get out of my Venus flytrap. So that is what I am currently fighting. But he's right there with me. You want to work here, go work. If you want to, here's your business. Like without him, my business would not run. Like it is
what
not self-sustaining at this point.
what is your business?
I am a custom vinyl and sublimation person. So basically your cups and your notebooks. But I don't know how to
Oh, you
do
do?
those cups. Yeah.
Hey. I'm just
I've
letting you know.
never
We
I've
need
never done the
somebody to make
notebooks.
shirts. Do you make shirts?
Yes. I make
Okay.
everything but tumblers, and I just haven't ordered the notebooks yet. So I want to
We
try
need
them, but
somebody. We've been looking for somebody to make 35 shirts for us. So I'm just letting you know. I will send you
yes,
our information. You let us know your
get that
price. We'll
logo
go
to me.
there. Miss
Yes.
B, what did you have, Miss B?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Why she's doing like we in church? Thank you so much.
Because I was born and raised in, and I can't help it. It turns on and turns off. I can't. Anyways, Kim, I need you to come over to my page.
Yes.
Few minutes of positivity with V. I feel like you would benefit
Oh, 100%.
from what I give out every day. One, two. I need you to pick me up because I think you also benefit from some sessions with me. I,
Okay.
I've been looking at you this whole time, and I've been thinking, I need to dig deeper with her, not about your marriage, but
No.
about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. I
If
know.
you
The biggest thing that helped me and my husband was the brutal honesty. I told him I am a single mom. I am a dumpster fire right now. Like there's no normal up here. So I need you to know that I'm coming at you with a lot of crazy. And
No.
he just handled all of it like a champ and
Okay.
helped me to just calm and look at things from a different perspective, and it has helped me to grow. And then I feel like I kind of surpassed him on his knowledge of that subject. And then I came across this show called Sense8 on Netflix, fell in love with it, opened
I
my mind beyond belief.
I want to. Okay. I'm sorry, Miss B. You may want to say
no,
something. I
please,
know
no,
you
please,
may.
please. I said what I had to say.
I met my husband when I was a single parent.
Okay.
I don't care what's going on in my life. I do
Mm-hmm.
not care how my life may play out. I don't care how I may crash into a wall. Me and my child and what I'm going through is never a dumpster fire. This is something that you need. This is something
Mm-hmm.
that is going to add to you. I would
Okay.
never, just to me, and this is for any listener that's out there that has children and everything else like that. Children are not a mistake. They're not.
I don't think she was
It's the
No,
implying
same.
that
no,
the
I
child
don't
was
think
a
that's
No,
mistake.
not.
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no,
that's
no, no,
what
no.
she
No,
means.
not being the
I
single
wasn't I
mom,
wasn't
just as
I wasn't
having not
saying
having my shit together mentally.
I wasn't saying it as children are a mistake. I wasn't saying that. I was just implying so far as that. I wasn't saying that she's saying that children are a mistake. I was just saying that it's not a dumpster fire. I mean, granted, no matter
Okay.
what you have going on with the child, well, no matter what you
Mm-hmm.
have no matter what you have going on with child is where I was going with this because everybody's faces
Okay.
just
Gotcha.
I was
Because
going
that
with this
shouldn't be a
was
dumpster
is
fire.
that
I don't think she was
I
saying that
don't.
she and her
No, no, no.
child were a dumpster
I'm
no,
fire.
not.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. And y'all went completely left.
Because
I'm
we
just
listening to you. We listening to
I'm
you.
just
We're listening to you,
I'm
boo.
what I'm saying is that when you have a child, and the reason why I started off with this with children not a mistake is that for my own personal my personal, when you have a
Mm-hmm.
child, you have a lot more to try to get together, is what I'm
Mm-hmm.
going. You have a lot to
Yes.
try to get together. So it may seem like a dumpster fire. You have
Yeah.
daycare, you
No.
have daycare, you have a job, you have a lot
Yeah.
more to try to get together. So it may seem like a dumpster. It may seem like you have a whole shit ton going on. It may seem
Uh-huh.
that, but the thing
Yeah.
is that what that person needs to see is that I'm holding all of this together. That's why I said children are not a mistake. That's why I started it off this way.
Okay.
Is because when you have kids, it make it when you have kids, the smallest things, when you're a single parent, the smallest thing seems like a whole bunch of work. Literally, grocery shopping
True.
with grocery shopping as a single parent is a whole bunch of work. Literally,
Mm-hmm.
paying rent as a single parent is a whole bunch of work. Literally, paying bills as a single parent is a whole bunch of work. Literally, paying for daycare out of your own pocket as a single parent is a whole bunch of work. That's why I said
Yeah.
when you introduce yourself with, I may be a dumpster fire, but the thing is, you're not a dumpster fire. You're literally taking care of somebody. You're literally taking care of another human being. You're taking care of
Correct. And
everybody.
all of those needs were being met except for my own mental status, as
Yeah,
far as me to be able to say, okay, this is where I am mentally. I am
yeah,
dealing with abandonment issues. I am
yes,
dealing with PPD. I
yes,
am dealing with living with my parents and having my own child. And then all of the other things, and
yeah,
not being able to verbally say, well, yeah, like you leaving your socks on the floor isn't that big a deal, but I still made it like the world was going to end. And
yeah.
so,
The thing is with being a single parent, with that's why I was saying with being, that's why I started this out with being a single
hmm
parent is not a dumpster fire. That's why I started off this way,
hmm
because I was a single parent. Being a single parent, you put all your things that you have to do for yourself behind you, because you
hmm
put your child first. Because you put your
gotcha.
child first. If you're a good parent, you're putting your child first on all of those things. That's
hmm
why I said that literally being a
Yeah,
single
you
parent is
don't
not
like
a
that
dumpster fire.
analogy of dumpster fire.
That
Would a
no,
raccoon on cocaine work better for you?
Yeah,
Because that's
raccoon
kind
on
of what it
cocaine
felt.
would be a little
Because that's
better.
kind of what it felt like. Now that I'm getting back into the mindset of it, and it's like, yeah, I was always on the go. So,
Can I
Yeah,
go?
raccoon on
yes,
cocaine. 'Cause
please go,
that
Miss
was
B.
me.
Can I
That
go?
was
all
Yes,
right,
please go, Miss B.
I'm gonna go now. So
okay.
okay.
I was a single parent for several years. I had two children who had a lot going on. I was dealing with their crazy father, my mother's issues, my brother being deployed, all of these things, trying to do it all on my own. And my mind was a dumpster fire. It was on
hmm
fire. Things were exploding in the dumpster. It was horrible. Even to
hmm
the point where when I was going to therapy, my therapist was like, oh, you should join a group.
Mm-hmm.
She took me out of the group because I could not function in this group because I had so much going on. It is completely okay to admit what is wrong with you. I don't care what state it is. If that's how you saw it being a dumpster fire, then that's what the heck
hmm
it was. It was a freaking dumpster fire. You had a whole lot going on. You did not have a handle on it, and that's what it was. Point
Yeah.
blank, period. Now, were you able to get into a relationship and it was all messed up and he helped you to put a handle on that? Okay, cool.
hmm
All right. But now you're at a place where you can go back and revisit those things and repair Kim, because you realize
hmm
that there are still things that you have not dealt with. You dealt with surface
Yes.
stuff just to
Yep.
get balance, just to take care of your husband and your child, but Kim is still reeling from her parents. Kim
hmm
still has abandonment issues. Kim still has low self-esteem because people were not paying attention to her. Am I right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that dumpster is just smoking now. But you know that that stuff
hmm
can reignite at any moment if you move just the wrong way. It is
hmm
okay. And I think that is good that you described it that way, because we can understand how intense it was for you at that moment and how much struggle and strain it was in your brain. Because I'm telling you, Kim, I'm right there with you. At one point, I just laid in bed and let the room spin because it was just it was crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, I think my kids came in there and was saying, talking to, I don't know what they were saying because the room was spinning. It was crazy. So I feel you. And it's okay to say that, because I don't think enough moms or single parents admit that sometimes it is so insane. And that's
Yes.
okay. And
Yeah.
it's not abnormal. It's completely and totally fine. And it
Mm.
is okay if you're putting your kids first and you have to get through that and get to a place where you're calm. You're going to wait, because I had to wait. You get to a place where you calm.
You saw me doing the Beyonce.
I did.
I
To
I'm a
saw
go
single
back,
lady. Put the ring
to
on it.
go back and revisit and go back and take care of yourself now that you're at a place of peace, but of still. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I feel like that's where
Yes.
you are. And that is okay.
Thank you.
I'm super proud of you. Yes.
And that comes from a counselor, not somebody over here that's just a host without a license. But anywho, it's just for me. I don't know. Because the thing is, for me, it took me a while to realize that with a child, I had to sit by myself. It took me a while to realize that. It did. And the thing is that I was staying with Double Dose during my transition into marriage, into not being married, but still legally married. I was staying with Double Dose. But it took me getting into my own place and just like sitting there, and a man came at my back door and tried to commit suicide in my living room. It was like, you know what? And I had to talk that man out of suicide from my living room. I'll never forget his name. His name was Robert, Jacksonville, Florida. He tried to commit suicide in my living room over his girlfriend because she had broke up with him. And no lie at all, me and my daughter ain't had nowhere else to go. Nowhere else to go. We did not. Like, granted, we did. I couldn't move back to my mama's house. I couldn't. At that time, she wasn't living at Restaurant. At that time, she lived in the Best Circle. But Restaurant, the cemetery. But anywho, before she had moved before she moved to Restaurant, she lived in the Best Circle. And the thing is, for me, is that when that man came my back door and tried to commit suicide in my living room, as I was cleaning the apartment at the townhouse, the only thing I could think of was, you know what? I'm gonna need you not to kill yourself here, sir. Because me and my daughter finna move in and I'm literally cleaning. And I'm gonna have to clean up this too, because I don't think JSO clean up this. But anywho,
They don't.
Yes.
They'll damage your house, but they don't clean it up.
But anywho, as he was sitting there, he was talking about his girlfriend and everything else like that. And I told him, I said, man, you can get over her. I mean, you don't know, nigga. Like this your first relationship. You may be gay. You ever tried niggas? You ain't tried niggas before. You ain't tried niggas. You ain't tried lesbians. You ain't tried all these other things. Like,
anything to get him to not off himself in the living room.
This was my go-to for this man at the office not to shoot himself in my living room. And Double Dose know this because I called her after this. I said, sir, you ever tried being gay? I said, I don't know exactly what you're into, but I'll suck your dick and you let me know if you like it or not. Like, I'm pretty good. I've been told I've been skilled, but I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, if I'm horrible, just let me know. And I was like, you ever tried being a lesbian? I know you're a man, but I mean, they eat coochie. You can just eat coochie. You fine. I was trying to put this man on other relationships, but he was stuck on this damn girl named Kimberly. Kimberly that absolutely loved him.
And loved him.
V, you can actually add right here in this chat, and you can add your page right here. A few moments from V.
Can I redo the one that I just did?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, granted, you didn't do anything there. You didn't add there. That's not an ad. I'm looking at it over here. But anywho,
in the comment,
you did not. But it's a comment, but it ain't an ad because you ain't there.
I don't know, Miss Kim. I'm not good with stuff either.
Okay.
On a whole nother note, because we try and do IT in the middle of my story, and I had literally two bottles of wine because I drunk both of them.
That's what I thought, because you was talking way outside, so I was like, you didn't finish that bottle.
When you say outside of turn, girl, I'm over here in left field. But anywho, but yeah, that man, like, I literally tried to get him on other things. I was like, you a lesbian? You don't like BDSM? I mean, I know a girl that like to get spanked. Her name Double Dose. But I
use whatever you got.
What you mean? I try to pimp Double Dose out so he can commit suicide in my apartment. He can kill himself in hers. I don't live on no more.
I get you.
Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We're done.
Yeah.
We're done.
I'm gonna call it.
Cut everything off. Cut the lights off.
I'm gonna call it because you
Hey, you got it. You say what you gotta say to keep yourself safe
You telling me
and
I gave
keep your family
I
safe.
gave him Double Dose phone number. I said, I'm letting you know she is a trick from out east. She can show you all kinds of things. She's small too. You can spin her around like one of them little midgets on TikTok.
No, I'm texting back up. I'm telling him what he needs to hear, and I'm texting back up. Backup's about less than a mile away, so no, text him back up. I'm not dealing with this myself longer than I have to. That is scary.
Double Dose, come on back on the show because you're down in your phone.
Because I was trying to help Miss V with the ad. She still did it wrong.
I still did it wrong.
Jesus Lord.
Y'all do it. Because I still did it wrong.
Jesus Lord.
Are you trying to at somebody? I don't think you put a space in between the at and the name. That's all I know.
I'm just gonna delete it.
She's having a senior moment.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm
old, y'all. I look like this, but I'm old.
A senior moment.
I am having a senior moment.
It's
I had a senior moment with Chucky a few months ago at what was I at Spencer's with my niece, and I was just fussing. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, and you trying to get me to do this in the middle of the stove. He talking about, well, okay, I'm gonna just call you later when you can sit down and do this because right now you're having a moment. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. My niece, she's dying laughing because she was like, it's so easy. You're not paying.
Hung up the phone.
He hung up the phone on me. My niece was like, just let me show you. She took the phone. I said, he trying to get me to do something. I don't know what he doing. She's like, well, all you had to do was just click this and tap that. I said, oh, that's it.
He knows he doesn't understand how much work he gonna have to do when I get there. I'll be like, okay, so can you fix this on my computer? Can you go on the page and fix this? Can you go on my phone? Can you go on my streaming and fix this? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Can you write that down so that I can remember for next time?
I still give text messages, and I just want to say that. But
what happened? Like, you obviously convinced him not to off himself in your living room. What happened?
Oh, okay. So
that's
he
what
did
you're
not
asking.
off himself. He did not off himself in my living room.
Okay.
He did not my living room. I ended up calling his girlfriend, and she was with the other man that she had left him for. And I told her I told him that he was trying to kill himself. And then she was like, she on her way over. I was like, girl, if this man kill himself in my apartment, I'm gonna let you know I'm gonna whoop your ass from Pearl Street to 103rd. You better not play with my motherfucking bitch. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. Me and my daughter gotta move into this goddamn house. You better not be playing me with that motherfucking bullshit. Your ass better get the fuck over here. But anyway, she showed up. And I don't understand the amount of my cussing her out. She made her show up, and I didn't even know her address.
Oh shit!
If he would have shot himself in my damn townhouse that I was getting ready to move in, I was gonna beat his ass. I was gonna beat his ass, his dead ass, and I was gonna beat her ass too.
So she came and got him?
No,
or she just got him to leave.
She came over there and she sat down and she talked to him. And then I was trying to be Miss V in the middle of them, trying to be the counselor. I'm gonna let you know how the fuck that went. Because I told him, I said, man, she full of shit. She just left here. She just left. She came over here with her mouth smelling like dick. No lie at all. Her breath smelled like dick and peppermints. Let me
ask you something. Did you eat tonight?
Oh no, I haven't eaten since yesterday.
Oh, okay.
You have yourself when you're hungry.
Eat a Snickers.
Well, I'm not eating all week. I'm only drinking and eating pretzels. That's what I'm doing all week.
I need you to not do alcohol if you're not gonna eat.
I have to lose 4 pounds, bitch. You want to have me drunk when you get here, or do you want to have me pissed the hell off?
I got your bitch.
You want to have me pissed off or drunk? Pissed off or drunk? Pissed off or drunk? Which one you want? Because I was drinking vodka earlier.
Oh my my God. So it's almost time for me to walk Penelope.
No, I didn't have any. Well, I didn't have Kool-Aid, so I decided to drink vodka.
And somebody gave me free pink lemonade, so there's that.
Whoop, whoop.
Look at a person over there with
Praise
kidney disease, smiling because of lemonade. I'm over here putting these kidneys in shock. Look at Miss V. Look at Miss V, just looking like, oh my Lord.
He need to eat a sandwich.
Yes, you're going to be driving from the airport.
Or some toast or something.
Something to soak that stuff up.
I'm gonna have
eating
me
today.
garlic
I'm not
toast.
eating all. I have to lose 4 pounds. You not understand how bad this is. I have to lose
What?
4 pounds on my birthday.
So that
Because
you can look good?
No, it's not that. It's if I have a mental. I've been planning this that I was going to be 220 for my birthday ever since February. If I don't be 220 for my birthday, I'm just letting you know it's going to be completely off.
Gotcha.
Completely off. But no.
So you do make goals.
Yes,
Oh,
I make
he makes
personal.
goals.
I make personal goals. I don't make relationship.
Oh, just not. Okay. Okay.
What if I told you I could bring you some water pills and you could lose those 4 pounds? What if I told you that?
Oh, that'd be perfectly great.
Hey, will you go eat a sandwich though? Can I get you to go eat a sandwich?
Yes, I'll be fine. But I've eaten 445 milligram Linzest today.
I think you're doing too much. I think I'm gonna get there and you're gonna be sick and we won't be able to do anything. I need you.
Yes, we are going to be able to do something.
No,
so I'm going to lose these pounds.
Do you at least juice?
Huh? Yeah, I've been
Are you
drinking
juicing?
juice.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been drinking juice. I'm drinking pineapple juice today. This morning I made some kale and cucumber juice. I've been juicing.
Okay.
I have been doing that, and I also eating pretzels. So there we go.
Okay. I just started juicing. I'm so excited.
I'm not. Okay, you should try sweet potato. I know this sounds weird.
Yes,
I
Nehemiah.
know this sounds weird.
Them 4
I know
pounds
this
will come
sounds
off
weird.
like that.
Are you gonna say raw sweet potatoes and eat them like carrot sticks?
I was gonna say sweet potato, peaches, and apples. It tastes
Ooh.
it is so good. Sweet potatoes, peaches, and apples. It tastes so good.
I just need him to stop this foolishness, and I can get him there when I get there. I can give him a couple of water pills, and we could be done with this whole dramatic scene.
See,
like,
when I meet her from Uncle Nearest, I'm just letting you know her body is snatched. I don't know if you've seen her on Instagram or TikTok, but when I meet her, this body is going to be skeleton skinty. You will not be playing with me.
See, my trick to weight loss is kidney failure. So, you know.
That's something to be proud of.
The thing is that I'm willing to go through a lot.
It's always
I'm not willing to.
I promise you, I can lose like 4 to 5 pounds per day. By getting on my dialysis machine. It's awesome.
Oh.
I'm gonna lose 5 pounds throughout the night. So
I just want to tell people, if you want to lose 236 pounds, do not vote for Ron DeSantis. Thank you so much.
DeSantis, like I don't like
DeSantis.
At least pronounce
whatever
the
name is. Whatever his name is, he does not even speak into his Spanish roots or anything like that. For some reason, this man think he's a white Italian when his dad is completely Spanish. But yes. And then the other thing is that if you want to lose 336 pounds, do not vote for Trump because he's going to jail. He's going to jail. If you may not realize it, Richard Hilliard, that is on our Shit Talk Messy group, that also came over into my messages. Richard Hilliard, he's going to jail. He's not getting out.
He just agitated.
He's going to be the first president that's going to be behind bars. And for some odd reason, you still sucking his dick from the back and sniffing his ass. It ain't going to work.
Oh, and hold on. And while I don't know this fella's weight, we don't need another year, another 4 years of dementia. We just don't need it. We just
We do not need 145 pounds of
I love
nobody.
I love my elderly people. I really do. I love elderly
But
people.
the thing is,
But we don't
the
need
thing
4 more
is
years
that
of
the people,
Alzheimer's and dementia and ice cream
Mm-mm.
alerts. We just don't need it. We just
and we do not
Okay.
need
The
all of
falls for me. It's the
we
falls
do
for
not
me. Everywhere you
we
go,
do,
you falling down. I
we
stop. Get somewhere
we
and
do
sit down.
not need Mike Pence either. We do not need Mike Pence with his leather face wanting to be gay in private and non-gay in public. We don't need him
exactly
either.
because he gonna have people in the camps again. You know, to be ungay. We don't need that. We don't need that.
And we don't need Aunt Hillary Camilla Harris either. So I'm just letting y'all know. She's not gonna be president either. She ain't running this time. So yeah. Be protect. I mean, look over the person that you're voting for because the people that are
Mhm.
currently running are questionable. We got a black man to think he white. That's
And
weird.
that we don't need him, and we don't need the I believe he's Indian, that gentleman. We definitely don't need him either. Don't need him.
Everybody left y'all.
Lord, he is sexy and his news done leaked on Twitter. Oh, I'm gonna send you his dick. Oh my god. I'm gonna send all
You
three
can send
of
me
his
that.
dick.
Okay, so can
It
I
leaked on
get you
Twitter.
to go to Walgreens and get you some water pills today and start
No,
today?
You can
no.
actually
She
get
wants you to eat. She wants you to eat. You're hangry, and she
Seriously,
don't like it.
she
you
has.
can
She
actually
has
get water pills from the Dollar Tree.
hello.
I will
I
be
need you to
eating
go get you.
pretzels. I'll be okay. So
No.
I eat 4 pretzels. I eat four pretzels an hour, and I eat broth throughout the day. I drink broth throughout the day. And tonight I decided to drink that and we're fine.
If you didn't have a nut allergy, you could be an almond dad. If you wasn't a nut allergy, you could be an almond dad.
I
That's
mean,
ironic
technically,
that you have a
well,
nut
my
Mm.
allergy.
husband's balls ain't like almonds. They more like they what are ping pong balls is what his balls are like. But I had those for lunch.
Before you know, we done
Everybody's face is in shock.
we done we done went off on a real tangent. I want Miss Kim to
Did she leave?
No, it blinked.
I
wouldn't blame her.
would like for Miss Kim to go ahead and tell her wildest, craziest
What's
sex
the
story.
wildest crazy sex story? What's going on? Come on, Kim.
Oh,
Tell
you
us your
put me on the spot. I didn't realize that's what the freaky meant was sex.
yes.
Yeah.
Gonna leave that. I'm gonna need a little bit more time with that one then.
Is that bad? I mean, if you can't cross into another state because of it, you know, I get it. But you know,
No, it's actually quite the opposite. Like I don't have many exciting stories, I guess.
How you don't have exciting
So
stories? Y'all ain't never had sex in the car. He done threw your legs up over his shoulders and just jumped.
okay. See now we're eliciting things. Okay.
it didn't have to be with a different partner. It could be with your husband.
I
So
shared mine
That's why
about
I
my
just said
ex-husband.
he ain't never throw your. She been with him 14 years. I'm pretty sure it did something freaky.
I'm pretty
He
sure
done
y'all
threw your ass over the
y'all have
CPAP
gotten
machine.
bored and was like, you know
He
what?
done,
Go ahead.
he done,
Whipped cream Uno. Like, come on.
he done threw your ass over the oxygen machine. I know he done did something. He like years older than you. He done did something freaky. He done threw your ass over the CPAP. I know he done did something.
I want one that he needs one of them. He needs a CPAP machine. That's a must. That's coming. No, but I'd have to say our trip to Massachusetts. We he was driving, I was in the passenger seat, and like how descriptive am I supposed to get here? Because y'all have like a lot of viewers and Double Dose mentioned guidelines.
You don't have
So
No,
you
it's
can
no
I mean,
guidelines on your
time
story.
out. Time out. You can tell the story. You just don't act it out with your husband. Like, tell the story. You know.
oh, okay. Okay, well he was driving, so he obviously couldn't do what he did what he could while driving. And semi driver was kind of watching, and he didn't tell me that the semi driver was kind of watching,
Ooh.
and so that was interesting. Finding out that the semi driver was watching, and yeah, I forced him to pull over, like not to get away from the semi driver, but because I needed him to not crash, because he was driving on an interstate somewhere. I have no idea where we were.
Go ahead.
Like that's definitely the first one that jumped to my mind. I
And that was
don't.
good enough.
That was good. That it's
That was
Perfect.
good enough.
And that
Perfect.
that was all that we needed.
That's it.
Okay.
That was
We
good
have
enough.
popped your cherry.
It really sounded like you was gonna go in between spreading cheeks and spreading coochies.
I cannot.
Just saying.
No. I need you to go to Walgreens.
I've done both.
Walgreens is still open right now.
Now
Don't
you
go-
would ask me. You'd
I'm in
ask
a
me like
small
if I.
I'm in a small town like they were in yesterday. I'm in a small town where I would hit somebody with a folding chair. They're not open now.
Okay. Yeah. And I am not too proud to admit it.
That's fine. Stop it. Just lay down.
Okay, so what were you finna say? You can admit, Kim.
Yeah, and now I'm trying
You
to
say you
remember.
can admit.
No, she was saying that she didn't know what the heck we was talking about.
Yeah, I can admit the with the chair went right over my head, but now I'm trying to get back to what my thought was before you had said that. Oh yeah, you had asked if I would marry him again knowing what I know. The answer is definitely yes, but I would still change things. Like I wouldn't have introduced my child to him so soon. I would have loved to have realized where I was mentally to see the red flags that I didn't see back then. Because again, trauma and depression and anxiety, and you're jaded. And like he has one of his red flags is credit cards. Loves to sign up for credit cards, especially if they offer free gifts like a $200 gift card to wherever you want to go. And that's a big old no-no for him. And so he had just signed up for another credit card.
Hold on, 1 second.
Hold up.
1 second. Somebody said that my husband and I had a foursome on an airplane. You know how small those bathrooms is? I could barely get fucked in the ass on one of those. How the fuck
Who
you had a foursome?
said they was in the bathroom? He never say they was in the bathroom. He didn't say that.
Were you on the
yeah.
Were you?
Yeah. Who said it was commercial and not private?
Right. That's what I'm talking about, Kim. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We was not in the back. Oh, where were you?
I don't know how to pronounce your name. But
wait a minute.
Where they keep the drinks and food and stuff?
That's at the back in the cockpit.
Nehemiah Black. You getting a message? Your ass gonna be on here next damn week telling this motherfucking story.
I don't want to wait on you now. Tell us a new
story. You'll be on here next week, bitch.
But I got to get off.
I already inboxed you, so I'm gonna need you to respond back. My name is Chucky. I inboxed you.
How you doing? In the cockpit.
How you doing?
With the pilot?
Oh, that's special access.
You telling me they didn't give a damn?
It was with the pilot?
Money. He got money. He fucking people in the front of the plane.
Wait. With the
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey.
Do I need to send him an invite now to this podcast?
Never.
Oh my goodness.
We're all surprised.
Gosh. It is too late for me to be knowing.
I mean, I would have to do like a outfit change and all this other
everything,
stuff.
Everything, like all that.
Y'all overthinking,
Oh my
and apparently this man
God.
didn't care what ass smelled like. Apparently this man didn't care what ass smelled like.
I mean,
The only
but
thing
ain't
he
there
cared
like a
was
big
smelled like
window
ass.
in the front of the plane, like where the cockpit is?
Yeah, but wait a minute. The only thing that's up there is like ducks.
The sky.
What? No,
The sky.
but who
The
says that they
sky
were
is all
flying
that's
at
up
the
there. Ain't
time?
nobody gonna see you.
Wait a minute.
gonna
Was
see you?
the
You
airplane
ain't
was the
gone.
airplane in motion? Like were y'all
Were y'all in the air?
or was it parked?
Auto
Y'all were in
or
the air.
autopilot.
Whole guest on here today that's literally asking questions along with it.
Oh my
Right,
God.
and let me clarify for
This
those
was
of you that
pre-planned.
give me 1
Okay.
second. For those of you that do listen or are listening, we have our Shit Talk Messy group. Oh, wait a minute. We have our Shit Talk Messy group where
Yes,
we
it was
see
on
live
autopilot.
comments and stuff. So that's where we're getting this conversation from. Just as an FYI. And if you're listening, you want to join Shit Talk Messy Chat. We can find us on Facebook. That it was pre-planned.
It was on autopilot, child.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I thought.
I sent him an invite. I sent him an invite.
No.
I sent him an invite on Messenger, so we're gonna see if he joins.
Hush. So there were other people on the plane, and y'all was in the cockpit.
I sent him an invite, so he
I
may
don't
join.
care.
Well, it was a foursome.
Penelope, you got me stuttering.
Oh, wait a minute. So it was you,
It's two pilots in the cockpit.
so that's
And
three.
him and
Who the
his
fourth
partner.
person?
Jesus Lord.
That's four.
Okay,
We
time
gonna
out.
see if he
Okay, hold tight. Damn it, because you know my bedtime coming up.
Right. That's why I'm like, I gotta take Penelope out. I need to know these things before, because I'm gonna be up all night trying to figure it out in my mind. So was there people on the plane? How was
sent
y'all
him an
set up
invite.
in
I
there?
sent him an invite. Okay, can we
What
wait
does
for a
it mean
second?
anything for me? What does that mean for me right now?
I sent him an invite. He's already answered. So let's just see if he's going to join. Jesus
But we're
Lord.
about to get off here.
Okay,
there
he
we
joined.
go.
There we go.
I do it.
Hey,
Jesus Lord.
Hello.
Let me
Hello.
step to the light.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
How you
Can we see your face
Good.
though? Oh, okay.
Ooh, hey.
Hey, how you doing?
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm sorry, I was outside smoking. I wasn't ready.
It's okay.
That's okay.
How
I
you
like your
doing?
face.
What's going on?
I wish I could go outside. I cannot go outside.
I like your face, Nehemiah. Am I saying your name right?
Yeah, like the book of the Bible.
Okay.
It's like really full. Your beard.
Yeah,
is
your
really
beard.
full.
You got a
Okay.
nice face. Are you
Thank
single?
you.
Nehemiah,
No,
get
I'm
out of the
married.
light. Get out of the light, Nehemiah. Get out of the
No,
light.
stay, come to the light. Come to the light. Come to the light, Caroline. Come to the light. Like,
Y'all can't be hitting on my Facebook friends.
Okay, first of all, he was talking to me. First of all, we was having whole conversations. First of all,
This is the
Hello.
reason why they don't want to be friends with me now, because y'all be hitting on my Facebook friends. Jesus Lord. Let's let this man talk. They want to know
Yes,
what
please.
happened in the cockpit. Jesus Lord.
Yes.
I mean, so it was all kind of pre-planned. I mean, we had been dating for a while. Like I had said, like our marriage had went all kind of ways before it got settled. And that
How
was
long?
just
So
one.
you still married?
Yeah, we're still married.
oh, you're not.
I'm married too. You want to be my husband?
shut up.
You want to be my husband?
No.
Meet him later.
No. Okay, so it was pre-planned.
Pre-planned.
And was this on a full flight, Nehemiah?
I don't know if the flight was full or not. I
There
just
was
know
people on there.
Yeah, but we had already had tickets and whatnot because we always flew. I ain't gonna say the airline, but we was up front already in first class, so it was like we was right there already. But it was a 24-hour flight, and it was fun.
My husband.
Where was y'all going in 24
I'm
hours?
sorry.
Well, correction. Let me correct myself. It was 20 hours to Dubai.
Hey, one second. My husband's right here. He said, are y'all willing to swing? Because I mean, we down. We down if you are. So if you down,
we can discuss that
down,
later.
Wait. Where do you live?
Question. I got one question.
I'm not that far from Florida. I'm in Savannah.
Okay, cool.
Order, buddy.
You
We
brought
were
up
in Nashville. Come
So
on.
I got a question. Are you, do you like girls?
Yes, I do, but my husband don't.
And look at my husband. My husband done joined. The whole damn camera.
Y'all gonna see my forehead.
I'm just letting you know. If you down, we down. I'm just letting you know. If you down, shit, we down.
If D don't get him first,
I'm just saying. We've confirmed that
Just
he
let you
don't
know,
like girls.
just let you know, he already on the side of boys. So I'm just letting you know, like, me and my husband, like, we can travel to Savannah.
Well,
Shit,
I like to.
Nashville. We
I'm
got a
not like
whole
the big kids. I just don't identify myself. I'm not sexually handicapped. I like everything.
oh, so you're
That's my husband as well. My husband like
There you
everything.
go.
All right.
My husband like
That's what my
everything.
king would call pan.
Well, yeah. I think
learned-
that's what they say now. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have learned that I only like everything on Twitter. When it's in my face, I scream. But but my husband, he like everything. At the end of the day, I mean, you may just get some bomb ass head, but that's it. But just let me know. Just inbox me. Just let me know. My husband said he was down. He was already here. As you see, he joined into the live, and he never joins in on the live. So I'm just letting
No,
you
he
know.
does not. He never
not
does.
ever. Not
He
ever.
never. We can have some fun. As long as you and
You
your man.
need to eat a sandwich.
Huh?
What is
Yeah,
wrong
you
with
go
you?
Esau first.
What you mean a
Wait,
sandwich?
Chucky. He talking about, sir, I did not say that.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back to the plane flight. Let's go back to the plane. Okay,
Yeah.
so how long was the flight?
So it was the first flight was 20 hours, and the other one was 3 hours.
Where was y'all going?
Dubai.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. So this was hold up. So this was a pilot flying an international flight with 2 decks. Because they literally have 2 decks.
Yeah.
This is somebody with an international flight. Oh, y'all going to jail.
So wait a minute.
Look, this happened almost 5 years ago. I'm clear.
So Nehemiah.
There's no statutes and limitations in between that. So I'm just letting you know.
So the two pilots were they together? Were they a couple?
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. Not at all. And it was a man and a woman.
And was it sporadic or was this
one
planned?
woman and 3 guys.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna reiterate Kim's question. So was this absolutely planned, or was this just like a?
So it was planned with the 3 of us, not the 4 of us.
So she just was like, "Oh, let me get on this sausage."
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Oh! Oh my Lord, clutching with my pearls.
She had left. So the plan was she was leaving out.
You may have some fun with me and my husband.
So she had left. So
but
the plan was
despite these 2 on here, we into some real freaky things. I'm just letting you know.
Will you shut up?
Well, so the situation was she was supposed to leave out for a minute, and we knew she was gonna be going out for about 30 minutes. But she was watching from afar. Well, from around the corner.
Voyeur.
Yeah. So it was interesting.
You got them over there sitting in a puddle. Look at that. Over there sitting in a puddle.
It's been a while for me, sir. And then oh my goodness.
Yeah. It was nice because she liked the beard.
The beard is nice. The beard is bearding.
She was riding the beard. So
it is.
Nice.
You want to go
But
out?
did the beard like her?
He did.
Oh, okay.
He curled straight up.
You want to go out? Savannah, I'll pay for the first date. I'm just letting you know. I'll pay for the first date. I'm a little nasty. I'm just letting you know. I'll play for the first date. My tongue touched the bottom of my chin. I'm just letting you know.
See, I loved it when my husband had his goatee. It was perfect. It fit right inside his respirator mask.
Yeah.
I'm nasty. And the thing is, we both have big dicks. So at the end of the day,
everybody's being happy.
what you want to do?
You know, I
What you
want to
into?
say,
I host.
I want to include for my girl. I'm just gonna say, D has some amazing game, and you talking all that stuff right now, but I know my girl, so I'm just.
At the end of the day,
Oh,
I'd rather have a threesome with V than D. There we go.
Yeah. Me and Chucky can never cross that path. Like,
and
nah.
I'm with that, but I don't think D. I don't think you
It's
need
not
her.
even that. It's literally not. It's literally not even that.
No, I
It's
don't
the
need
thing
him
is
at all. Like,
that
no, I'm
it's-
good. If Nehemiah decided to hop on the road with him and his husband and come down this way, I'm perfectly fine. We're
Because
good.
y'all are like only 2 hours away.
Not
That's how
even
long
if,
it
not
took me
even
to
that.
get
If
from
you do
Savannah.
70 on the road,
No. The thing is that we're having a threesome. We're having a threesome with D. The reason why I couldn't have a threesome with Double Dose is because Double Dose is one of those people that want to have it all for
We
herself.
understand
I am.
that you're not included
Oh.
in this at all, Chucky. You're
The thing
not
is,
included in this.
she wants to have it all for herself. But the thing is, having a big hold up, V. The thing is, having a threesome with V, me and her both share the same birthday, so I know exactly how to.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not trying to have a threesome at all. I'm speaking on behalf of Double Dose. I'm not trying to have
I
a
know
threesome
you're
at
not
all.
trying to have a threesome. I'm
At
just
all.
saying. I'm just saying.
I'm good,
I would
I'm
rather
good
have,
over here. Thanks.
what I said was I would rather have a threesome with V than Double Dose is what I said.
And I would
Because
not
me and you
rather
share
have
the same
one at all.
birthday.
And
Me
I
and
know
you share the same birthday. That's it.
all I'm saying is that you got to keep an eye on Double Dose because my girl has got game, and she's only 2 hours away from Nehemiah.
That don't mean nothing at all.
Yes.
So,
Now,
question: When is y'all birthday? I'm just curious.
I will say
I'm
this.
a
I would
me
prefer
me
not to.
me
I would prefer
me.
not to have a threesome. But out of respect for Nehemiah's marriage, so
I don't
want to
think-
disrespect
think
it. I
Nehemiah
want to
would be
disrespect it all. I want to
Well,
disrespect.
that's different. That's different.
I
But
don't want
first of all, you're a man.
disrespect.
You're a man.
Disrespect.
Y'all have
Disrespect
different.
is what I'm
Men
trying to
have
do.
different rules.
Disrespect.
Y'all men have different rules. I don't know what the rules would be if
Well, our rules is it's always together. It ain't never separate.
See,
My point
there you go.
exactly. And that's literally our rules. That's literally our rules. Our rules is we only play together. We don't play separately.
Yeah.
But anywho, as I was saying, me and V birthday is next Monday on the 14th. You can get us a gift. I would like a griddle from I know it does make me sound old, but I'm turning 34. But I would like a griddle.
We should put our Cash App up.
What's that? No, Walmart. It's a griddle where you can cook bacon and pancakes and everything else on. I just really want a griddle. I don't know what it is in my life where I feel as though I need a griddle, but I feel as though a griddle is needed in my life.
It is a necessary evil. I have bought and broke them many, many times.
They are
But
good.
you and your
Like,
husband,
they do make cooking everything so much easier.
y'all ain't traveling Nashville. Y'all traveling Nashville. I mean, you can come over and you can spend the night. It's fine. You can travel to Nashville. We can hang out. There's a lot of stuff to do here. My birthday this weekend. B gonna be here this weekend. You coming this weekend?
Your house don't need no more people in it.
We're gonna be in Carolina this weekend.
Yes, it do. It needs like 45 more people in it.
Okay, so know that I'm leaving. Know that I'm gonna pack my little suitcase up and I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm not gonna stay in that house with 10,000 people.
You stay right here with me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna call my dude and I'm gonna be like, hey, I need you to come pick me up, and I'm leaving.
Well, it can go from mild to wild because we're Gemini and a Virgo over here.
Hey, Gemini.
Oh, we're Leo and a Scorpio.
Oh my.
Pisces.
We're Leo and a Scorpio. It's dangerous.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Are you a May Gemini?
Do you think I'm the Gemini or am I the Virgo?
Ooh,
you're the Virgo.
I believe I'm gonna
yeah.
go with.
I'm the Virgo.
The Virgo.
I figure you're a Virgo.
Yeah, May 31st.
Oh,
you're August Virgo. You're August Virgo
September.
or September?
He's September.
September.
That's not August at all.
How you doing? How you We done turned this podcast into completely something different. But anyway,
Right. Sophie just laid up here like, you know what? I'm never gonna get to go outside.
But you know, it's creeping to my bedtime.
Yeah, I'm about to say I gotta get up at 4 a.m.
Right. Gotta go to bed. Because some of us have to go outside.
Well, I gotta get up at 8:30. But yeah. So anywho, this whole purpose of this podcast tonight was literally relationship, and we want to have relationship for a little bit longer. And there's somebody that was in a relationship for 14 years. To me, was a great way to start. Honestly, because it shows you that relationships can last, despite anything or whatever. Relationships can last. And granted, we didn't get down to the nitty gritty of it all, but
that is okay. That is okay because I have a perfect sum. I have the perfect sum, and this works for any ship, in my opinion. Communication, comprehension, compromise.
Yeah,
that is definitely true.
Perfect.
That is definitely true.
That's perfect.
That is, I can agree with that.
I love
Which
comprehension.
also still going to be
I
back.
love comprehension.
Comprehension is
You
very
could say something a million times. If it's not clicking, it's not clicking. Stop saying the same thing the same way. Find
Amen.
a different way for it to resonate.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
So
Amen.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's still going to be back for our third episode of this month of August.
I just want
Because
to say,
our whole entire relationship, our entire thing for this month is dating and relationships. So next week we'll be talking about dating and when to ask your man for money.
Hold on.
Or
before
is
we
it
go too
appropriate
far,
to ask your man for money?
Before we go
Or
too
is it
far,
perfect? I'm not going to say your man. Is it appropriate to ask your significant other for money?
okay.
So we're going to talk about that next.
Go ahead, Miss V, because she was trying to say something.
Oh, I didn't even see her.
no, it's okay. I'm okay.
You can go ahead.
No, it's okay.
You sure?
Mhm.
Because you saying it's okay in a high pitched voice, or you gonna cuss me out after this bitch, after this shit.
I just want to eat a sandwich.
Cuss him out
I
now.
just want
Cuss him,
him to
out,
eat
cuss
a
him out on
sandwich.
air now.
No, I just want him to eat a sandwich. I need him to
I'm
eat.
not eating a sandwich. All this week, I'm either drinking liquor or eating pretzels. I'm gotta lose 4 pounds.
I'm gonna tell you what.
No.
I tell you this
Go
much.
juice a
You're not
carrot.
gonna get me out in public and act a fool because you ain't ate and you've been drinking. I tell you this much.
Yes.
Right there. Do not play with me.
Yes.
Holy shit, his ass done got in a fucking life. Fucking damn!
I'm finna go pack this machine up. I'm coming to Savannah. Good God Almighty! Take your shot.
Damn.
Sorry.
Did you? How old did you say you were?
How old are you?
I will be 37 in September.
30 fucking set. I'm finna be 34 when I like four ran down tires. What the fuck is you doing?
I do construction. I got my own construction company.
You do?
Do you?
Yeah.
What are you reading?
You ain't trying to change your shirt or nothing. Change your shirt.
He's
No, I'm not changing my shirt.
He's not trying to change his shirt.
Hold on.
Nehemiah.
Wait a minute, what's your
I am
husband?
so proud of you. That is so industrious.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to visit Nashville? Because you got shit.
No, you don't need nobody else at your house. I'm leaving. I promise you, I'm leaving.
Shit, we ain't gotta do it at the house. I mean, I can get an apartment. I can do Airbnb. I mean, what you need?
Darling, you are so darling.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
My goodness. That smile, that complexion. Oh, Lord. All right,
we're just gonna put him on the screen by himself.
I see what y'all look like. I'm trying to see him.
The Nehemiah show.
Yeah, that's it. The Nehemiah hour. Hey.
How long we been Facebook friends?
I don't know for a minute because I pop in every now and then to watch the show.
You telling me like I'm just saying. I mean, I didn't know how long we was at Facebook friends. I mean, I'm just saying. How you doing?
Chucky, hurry up and end this. I need to go touch myself. Goodbye. I need to go handle this.
Oh.
That man is
She
beautiful.
said, I need to go handle this. And I'm just letting you know she's going to go to your Facebook page and handle this.
I don't feel
Babe,
like
I just screenshot a few times, so I'm good.
I would just like to ask him so many questions. I'm so fascinated now.
I mean, just feel free. Hit me up. And if
What do you do next? What are you doing next Monday?
I work in Florida, South Carolina, Alabama, North Carolina, South Carolina. So
what are you doing next Monday? What are you doing next Monday at 8:30?
I probably have a client.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Okay.
Oh,
I'm short.
No, you're not. I'm 4'10", babe.
You're perfect for Deja. I mean,
5'9".
Oh.
You say good night?
No, I said I'm 5'9".
Oh, 5'9".
Someone said their height, so I'm saying my height too. I don't know.
Now I'm
5'10".
So, I'm pocket size.
My husband 5'11".
Okay,
where's your husband?
Baby, where you at? Working at his desk.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Tell him we said hi. Hi.
The podcast said hello.
We got names.
Shit Talk Podcast. Shit Talk Podcast said hello.
He told me he said, hey, I was getting ready to come in with the camera, but he's like, all
right.
Oh.
Shit Talk Podcast said hello. There we go.
Yeah, correct. The Shit Talk Podcast said hello.
It's not that deep.
It is
branding. It's
I
branding.
really hope that you join us next week.
I will.
You want to join us next week?
Yeah,
yes.
just send me a reminder and I'll make sure I put it on my calendar.
Awesome.
I'll send it to you. I'm just letting you know if my husband slide in your inbox, he saw you too. So I'm just letting you know if he slide in your inbox, his name on Facebook is it started with an X. I don't know what it is. Inbox you so everybody don't know.
Yeah, it's some kind of anime character.
It is, but he may slide in your inbox too because literally both of us were sitting here was like, damn.
Oh my goodness.
Hold up, what the husband look like?
That's
he's shy. He tried to be on the camera, but
it's fine. I'm gonna go to your Facebook.
Yeah, I got pictures on my Facebook.
I'm on my way there right now.
Right. Okay, y'all, I'm off because I need to walk Penelope so I can go to bed. So I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Have a good night's rest.
Oh, the husband fine as fuck too. Good.
Send me a text. Send me a text message.
I am. Hold up. Holy shit.
Miss Fee, I want your info.
Damn.
Like we need to link up.
Baby, the husband fine too. Damn.
Ooh.
How'd you do that?
I really thought.
Actually, he found me. We used to work together. That's how we found each other.
I just want to know how y'all did that.
We met at my old job.
Baby, that don't always happen. What kind of roots you put on? What kind of roots?
Nothing. Actually, he found me. We met at my old job. I told him for 2 years straight I didn't want to date him. I didn't want to go nowhere. He went my type, etc., etc. And here we are.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
We gonna finish this next week with your ass being on the podcast. I don't care if I gotta reschedule this shit. Your ass being on next week podcast. We're gonna talk about dating. But we've been on for 2 hours and 3 minutes. So I'm just letting y'all know that we are at my time limit because at this point I need to take my sleep meds or I'm not waking up in the morning.
I gotta put it to my machine.
You so crazy. Why we sound sickly and we trying to throw our ass to this man?
My machine ain't got shit to do with how I'm gonna perform. So
ain't got nothing to do with it.
I throw that cord across my damn shoulder and keep fucking. So,
Miss Kim,
I'm in a kidney group. I learned
all of that.
How they keep their marriage.
Private chat.
They said she throw her cord over her shoulder, slap a piece of tape on it, and fuck her husband. Baby, I said, oh, that's all I needed to know.
All righty. So on that note, I just want to say thank you for listening to Shit Talk Podcast. And I really do appreciate our guest, Nehemiah, and I appreciate our guest. I appreciate our guest, Kim, and I appreciate our customer, Miss V. Please look at her Facebook, Positivity with V. She lets out messages of inspiration all throughout the week, all except Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I want to say, Miss Kim, thank you so much. And I hope your relationship thrives and grows from here.
Thank you.
And I want to say, Nehemiah, call me. My number is 904.
You can't put that on live.
Please do not do that.
I'm not going to put my number. I'm not going to put my number on podcast. I'm not going to put my number on podcast. Shit, I'm going to inbox your ass my number. But Miss V, thank you. Double Dose. I just want to say you are crazy. And
I love you,
thank you so much.
I love you.
This podcast has been absolutely amazing. And I just want to let y'all know that this is the way our relationship thing is going to start. And next week we'll be talking about dating, and we'll be talking about dating on apps and everything else like that. And please tune in next week for our Shit Talk Podcast. And I don't know what else I had to say.
Nothing, baby. Because all I'm doing is saying, Nehemiah.
They want to hear it, so here I go. Let me talk my shit. Yeah. Let me talk my shit.